Yeah, we're speaking of Dr. Hoover, correct? Okay, so what we know right now is this morning about 12:15, we took a person of interest into custody. We are actively still investigating this case, but we do have a person of interest that is in custody. If anyone has any information, if they saw anything, we're still looking for anyone that has any information to reach out to us and let us know. They can call 1-800-SPEAK-UP. But right now, as I indicated, we have a person of interest in custody. Preliminarily, our investigation reveals that this is an incident where the two parties knew each other. We have no reason to believe that the community is in any or at any risk. This was not a random act. Again, that's preliminary, but we are still actively working the investigation. But we're confident that no other residents are at risk. And that this was not an incident where the victim's home was broken into and this act was random. Everything we have points to them knowing each other, but the investigation continues.
Chief, I'm sure that ours is not the only newsroom that has been getting tips on a potential person of interest who, I guess at one point lived at this home. Is that who we're talking about here? No.
You know, like I said, we've got a person of interest in custody right now, and we're going to continue to work the case. That person is there for an unrelated charge, but we're confident that this person has information about what transpired. But I don't know if he ever resided there. That's not what drew our focus or attention to him.
Chief, is the person of interest cooperating with you, and how long will they remain in custody?
Well, as I indicated, they're there on unrelated charges right now. The level of cooperation right now I can't speak to. I've been here, and the investigation and the questioning is happening as we speak. So I will know more when I'm briefed in about an hour. But as soon as we know more, you will know more, and we'll go from there.
Are you comfortable characterizing what the relationship was between these two?
I am not comfortable doing that at this point. I think that would be irresponsible of me to do that until I know more information. Right now, though, we are happy to have a person of interest who we can question, and we are confident as a policing agency that this person knows something about what occurred. What degree they know, we will know in a few hours, but we're confident that we are heading in the right direction. I'm being cryptic on purpose because Madam Prosecutor has a lot of work to do, and I don't want to do anything to damage her work. But we're confident that this person of interest who's in custody on an unrelated charge will provide some information for us as to what occurred.
Can you speak at all to possible motive in this?
Not at this point, I cannot. You know, we've got some theories, but again, I don't want to be irresponsible and I don't want to taint the case. But I will give you a full debrief once we have our suspect, once we have our warrant submitted and signed. We will talk through every detail that we know.
Can you speak to how efficiently you're working on this, you know, to bring closure or to bring some answers to that family?
Yeah, we're working very hard, and I've received a lot of phone calls from the community, a lot of concern, as you could imagine. One of the things we wanted to nail down quickly was if this was random, if this was a suspect that was moving around our community that posed a risk to our residents, and we were quickly able to determine that that was not the case. The next phase of that was what the detectives doing exactly what they do day in and day out. Work. We're very, very proud of the work they put into this, and they have worked tirelessly to get us to where we are right now. We are confident. We are careful, but we are confident, and we're going to continue to do the investigation. We're not going to stop until we have every piece of information that we need, all of our evidence analyzed. We've got Crime Lab, we've got Michigan State Police helping us with a lot of that, and we're going to do this the right way, and we'll have something to announce to all of you very soon.
Last question, Chief. Last question.
Can I please ask? Yeah, can you give us a briefing on what led to the welfare check and how officers found his body?
I won't give you that last part, but I'll tell you what led to the welfare check. A member of the family called because he did not show up at an event that he was expected to show up at. When the officers arrived on the scene, they were quickly concerned about some of the things that they saw. And as a result, they went into the home, and the rest is where we find ourselves today. But there's details that I just can't get into right now, but I promise